Hi guys, I'm back, and I wanted to do one more really quick thing. I know I said in the last one that that was going to be it, but I had a little bit of paint left over and I wanted to go ahead and use it, and I just wanted to show you a different method. So I think it's in focus. So I'm good. I've covered this in just white paint. So now I'm just going to do a flip and drag and see how it goes. Let's see, I think I need to add a little bit of silicone to these paints. So I'm going to do that real quick. Just one drop in each because it just doesn't do, well, I don't know. It does what it does. Just stirring them in real quick. Okay, we got this little cup here. We're going to start with, do I really want to do all the colors? I don't know. I really don't know. Sure, why not? This is a lot of paint for one tiny little flip and drag, but we'll probably push most of it off anyway. And I'm running out of space in my little cup. So let's do one more little thing. Whoa, I don't want to hold it over. It's starting to spill. So let's do this quick. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. We have two pretty cells right there. It's a good start. Let's try not to get too much paint on my torch. Whoops. See if we can get some more cells to come up so that when we move it around, they'll stretch out a little bit. And this I kind of, we got some cells coming up here. But this I kind of scraped the canvas right there, so I need to kind of tilt it this way. It's a big ugly bird right now. It looks like a giant parrot. See, you can see like his beak right here, his big eyeball, that's his head, that's his backside. Ugly parrot painting. Alright, let's go somewhere else with it, right? Go off that corner. See if we can make it look cool at all. Instead of utterly boring. That is just, I'm trying to stretch it a little bit. See if we can get some of that color to come out from underneath. And make it maybe a little more interesting. That's what we got going on right now. I'm just trying to drag it off that third corner here. Trying to get rid of some of the wonkiness. It's just strange. Alright, I'm about done stretching it. I promise. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. let's try to torch it and see if anything else interesting comes up. I actually kind of like it, but this I don't like. I think I just smeared paint across my nose. Trying to see, because you can kind of see a little bit of paint under that white. I was trying to see if anything would come up from it, but nothing wants to come up from it. Just kind of doing a glancing blow with the torch right near the top of the paint, because it'll sometimes bring up some little cells that just need a little more interest to it. Hoping for a little more of that blue. But I'm not seeing any. Probably just poured most of it off. Okay, well, alright, I would suggest if y'all try out this paint, definitely try it out. But if you're going to try it out with maybe a different silicone than I use. Because I'm not getting really fantastic cells with this silicone. And, I mean, it could be the paint. Could be the silicone, could be the weather, could be, I don't know what, you know, could be anything. So, you know, try out your own stuff with this paint. It's definitely worth giving it a try. Let's get you down. Alright, so there are our mini cells. Itsy bitsy bitsy bitsy. I kind of like what they did there. They came up in that, whatever that is, shape. And we get really super close. Oh, if it'll focus. There we go. We got some cute little tiny cells there. But, there's a jellyfish head right there. I always love the jellyfish heads. There's a side. You always want to make sure your pattern goes down over the side, because you never know who's going to just hang this up on the wall instead of, you know, putting it in a frame. So if you're not going to frame all your stuff, make sure you paint. Your paint goes down off the side and you've covered all the corners and, you know, all that. Okay. Well, see, you can kind of see right there in that white. There's color under there, but it won't come up. Alright, let's get you back up. Alright, well, this is where I'm going to leave you for today. There's your pretty for today. I kind of like this one. It needs something else, but I really, you know, I don't want to do any ribbons because I'm a little afraid to put ribbons through there. And I mean, I kind of like what's going on a little bit. It's understated. So I'm going to leave you here. That's your pretty for today. I want to thank all my subscribers, all my viewers, everybody that's going to, you know, use my link to try out some of this paint for yourselves. You know, just buy a couple packs of it. You don't have to buy the whole 14 count box. Buy a few packs of it, you know, your favorite colors, and give them a try and see what you think. And let me know if y'all order this stuff and you try it out. Let me know what you think. You can always send pictures of your stuff to my email. I love, love, love to get pictures of y'all's artwork in my email box. So sometimes I might not answer for a week or two, or sometimes a couple weeks. But it's partly because my email doesn't alert me every time I get one. For some reason, it doesn't like me. For instance, I just ran across somebody's email that apparently had been sitting in my inbox for like 2 weeks, and I didn't know about it, and I'm really sorry about that. So I will try and answer y'all as soon as I possibly can. There are days when I'm kind of in pain, some nerve pain still going on. So, you know, there are days when I don't feel like doing anything. So please forgive me if I don't answer you right away. But I do love you all, and I really appreciate y'all watching my channel every day and supporting me. And everybody that loves my kids, loves hearing my kids in the background, I'm glad you do, because, you know, I kind of love listening to them too. So, all right. Thank you to ARTEZA for sending me all these beautiful paints and the beautiful canvases. And yeah, the next video, I promise, is going to be just a review of the paintings that we've done so far, and just sort of, you know, pros and cons. All right, wherever you are on the planet, I hope you're having an awesome afternoon, day, evening, or night. See you later. Bye. Hi, guys. I'm back. And this is on the tail end of that flip and drag. So I'm probably just, you know, you're probably seeing this on the end of that video. I've still got some paint left in the cups, and I hate to waste paint. So I'm just going to do a real quick flip cup with what's left of the paints. And this time I'm going to completely overload my paint with silicone, my silicone. I'm going to put, like, I don't know, just a bunch of silicone, just to see what happens. It's probably going to be, you know, the surface of this will probably be really shiny and messy. And I'll probably have to clean it afterwards, because I noticed on one of my other paintings that dried, the silicone does not, it doesn't stay incorporated into the painting real well. And I'm just pouring these colors in. I have no white left, so we're just kind of pouring them in willy-nilly until I've got the whole cup filled and all my paint's gone. That way I won't feel like I have wasted paint. Okay, let's see. I think I got a little bit of green left. Yep. Alright, that's it. Here we go. That's way too... there's a ghost pulling my cup across the canvas. There we go. Obviously, it's crooked. The table's crooked. I just have it setting up on little cups because I don't have any push pins left. Alright, we're going to torch it and see if we can get some more cell action real quick. Got some cool stuff going on. Some cool cells. I'm actually kind of glad I overloaded it with silicone. Look at all the cells coming up. Look at that. That's a pretty little spot. That's a pretty spot. Oh, I hate to pour this stuff off, but I've got to. We still got lots of air bubbles, of course, but I'm thinking it's impossible not to have air bubbles with this paint. Just with my setup. I don't know if it would be like that for y'all. Oh, I hate to lose these, but I have to. Because I got to get it to go off that corner. Okay, come on. I don't want to lose too much more of that. That's just pretty. But this is stretching out real bad right here. So I'm going to set that down for a second. I'm going to scrape up a bunch of this paint that's here, so it will pull that paint gently off, hopefully. Got a ton of paint here. Okay. So hopefully it's just going to pull it all off. Let's get that corner wet, because for some reason those corners do not like to be covered. Alright, let's pour that off. Okay, so I'm thinking the trick with this paint is more silicone. At least more of my silicone. I feel like I've got to start all over with this stuff, but that's not happening. Let's get it off this corner here quickly before I lose our super cool stuff. Okay, there we go. I'll be really interested to see how this dries. If the silicone is all going to sit on top of it or what. I feel like there's too much red right there. I need to kind of get rid of that. Okay. Alright, that's it. Okay, I'm just going to do a real quick overview of the pieces. They're all dry now, so that's the marble rose. That was the second one we did. That one right there is the first flip cup that we did. The only thing I see with these paintings that I'm kind of having an issue with is the fact that the silicone does not like sort of stay mixed in the paint, I guess, or it doesn't evaporate when I heat it up. So it caused a little bit of denting to my paintings where the silicone comes up. And as you guys know, we had lots of air bubbles, so the air bubbles also made pitting in the paintings. That's the last one we did. It's dry, and let's see if I can maybe show you. You can kind of see some of the pitting. Maybe there you go, from the air bubbles. And if you see any of those little shiny spots, that's from the silicone that's sitting on the surface. So, you know, if you don't want to have to wash your silicone off like I do, you might want to try something different. Also, I did one more painting, and it is this one right here, and it's actually an abstract of, I call this one Sailboats on Stormy Seas. And I just used my palette knife, and it's on a board. I wanted to show y'all that you could, you know, you don't just pour with this paint. You can do abstracts or, you know, whatever else you want with it. It works really, really well. It works just as well as my other paint that I like to use, the thicker paints. So, really good for abstracts. I really liked it. It dries about the same amount of time. Works really well with each other. But I have a thing for sailboats, so that's why you'll see, you know, if I do abstracts, it's almost always in sailboats. I started off actually doing this one as something different completely. Scraped it all off and it turned into sailboats, but what can I say? So there we go. There's the overview of the paintings for using the paint from ARTEZA. So I want to thank ARTEZA for sending me all these beautiful paints and letting me experiment with them and asking me to review their product. I think it's a pretty good product, and I think y'all really should order some and play with it yourselves. Alright, so wherever you are on the planet, I hope you're having an awesome afternoon, day, evening, or night. Thank you to all my subscribers and my viewers. I love you all. Y'all mean a lot to me, so, yeah. See you later, bye.